Hey, what's up? I'm here in the dark in my car. Turn my lights off. Just had to run to the grocery store, get a little sack of groceries, and I've got to fill up the water containers here. This dark, dangerous place. I'm so scared right now. The thing is, I just got my 23rd subscriber. I was going to do I did the 22 subscriber thank you video, and I got another subscriber. I got 23 subscribers. Y'all coming at me so fast, I can't subscribe fast enough. It was Mia, my best friend of 27 years now, give or take a few months. I have multiple best friends, but she's been my friend the longest, technically. Best friend, when you say that, you're like, but I have other two best friends, and I had one best friend, but now we're not so much best friends, but it's like best friends, they're all my friends. But anyhow, I'm getting off track. I did AV yesterday, okay? I went down to 16th Street Mall. It went really great. Variety of people, really interesting, even cattle ranchers were there. Two of them not very happy, pretty upset, and I had some really cool outreach. My first group of these two teenage girls, and they just really felt it, and they wanted to take the 22-day vegan challenge. I was like, go girls! And the second group were some girls that were a little older than them, and they wanted to take the 22-day vegan challenge. It was just really cool. Some people were just like, not ready for it, no, but this is really great what you're doing. I just give them a pat on the back and just, tune into that positivity. And then today we were down in Arvada. And the really cool thing, I want to skip back to 16th Street Mall. We were right down the way from a vegan restaurant. I'm going to ask the organizers if this is intentional too, because it's really great. People are on the way to lunch like, oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, there's a vegan restaurant. Bam, mellow mushroom. And then, or it's at least plant-based or vegan options. Okay. I haven't been there yet. I went to a place today that I can't remember the name of. That's really helpful when you're making a YouTube video and you're trying to share resources. Isn't that great when you can't remember? It was off of Old Wadsworth, 5726. It was right across the street from that address. It's got a green front, and it's a plant-based restaurant there. I will get the name and share that at some point. But we were there in Arvada today for 3 hours, and we did artwork on the cement with chalk, a little bit, messages written. I've wrote a couple of things. Other people really contributed. There were young vegans there, 11 and 14 years old, a part of this with their mom and dad who are vegan. Some 27-year veteran vegans came by to say hey and let us know that they had kind of been wanting to do this, but they had trouble finding us, and they stumbled across us, and they were like, yes. So their daughter was 8. She was adorable, and she was so happy to let me know she had been born vegan her whole life. And I high-fived her and told her I was so envious of that. And it was just really cute. And I told her about my really good friend Ari. She has a beautiful daughter who's 7 now, and they are, I think for the most part, they're plant-based, because I think they still have honey and stuff, so they're plant-based, not vegan yet, but really, she's got a family, 4 kids, she's doing amazing, making this transition. So, but Cadence is really excited. I got her little book, and so I'm excited to tell Cadence about that, that there's other kids, and she actually ended up getting a best friend at her school that's vegan, so it was so cool. But today in Arvada was really nice, and it was we were across the street from a hunting and fishing supply as well, and then next to that was a plant-based restaurant. So the diversity was great. There were people walking dogs, I love that, how you can make the connection with, hey, look at the doggy hair, you got your dog there, look at this animal. Pigs are just as intelligent, more intelligent than dogs, and more emotionally complex than dogs, so they're, we're all the same. We all have feelings. So it was totally neat. And then another vegan that worked at the plant-based restaurant swung by to say hey. And that was pretty cool. And then I went to that restaurant and hung out with Julian and had some delicious, I had a vegan treat food, fried eggplant. Never had that before. It was really good. It had this spicy marinara with it. And it was really pleasant and nice. So I liked that. The atmosphere was great. It was just really fun. I'm clicking my button if you hear that down there. So yeah, I felt really good. It was just really neat. And so I'm just going to stay on that, keep doing that, and learning and striving and reaching out to other people. And I forgot if I don't think I uploaded the video where I was talking about how I ran to the woman at the dairy counter serving samples at King Soopers yesterday when I went and did the first Truth Cube. Right before I was doing that, I went to the grocery store, and I got to talk to her at the cheese counter and show her the 7 steps of the dairy industry, you know, the impregnation to the slaughter. So I showed her that, and she was just moved, and we had a good talk, and it just went so well. And prior to her, the guy that was out front of the store getting signatures for a petition to make a new wildlife reservoir and whatnot, which is great, because they had torn down and built on another one. So that kind of sucks. I was really torn by that. It's like, no, I didn't mean to say torn that much, but you know, it's like, yeah, we should make another one, but the real reality is we need to stop tearing some down and making another one. It's like we need to keep doing it, you know, so. But it was something good, and I had a chance to say, yeah, you know, definitely for the animals, you know, that's why I'm vegan, you know, and then I talked to him, showed him the dairy cow industry. I showed him pictures of the Earthling had Joey Armstrong and James Aspie together to show the diversity of male vegans that there are, you know, in their styles at least. And in their image too. They're all, 3 of them are all unique, you know, the 3 of them. And then I went on ahead and showed them a chart of, it compares dairy milk to like soy milk, almond milk, rice milk, and oat milk. The emissions, land use, and water use. And of course dairy is just maxed out on every single one of those. And second is almond milk. So almond milk uses actually quite a bit of water, nuts and almonds. So yeah, it was really neat. I showed him that, and then of course I end with the picture I've downloaded on my phone of a baby piggy snuggling a baby chicken. So I've just got it all together there. I have the truth of it, some science and statistics. I have the activists out there that are doing things and that are healthy, strong. Some are buff, some look tough, some are long and lean and sweet. And then we have the baby animals where you can see they are innocent and they're babies just like us, you know. So, and when they do go to slaughter, they are still babies. So that was good to prep up for going to do the Truth Cube. That was packed because of the Parade of Lights, so much exposure on the 16th Street Mall event. And then here in Arvada, over there in Arvada, it was smaller, but we were drawing in people. Unfortunately, we just had one laptop, but the positive thing of that is it was drawing people in to kind of group together, and people could, you know, almost see the reactions of others. And if someone else was shocked by this, maybe that person felt like more comfortable, like, yeah, this is actually natural, you know, to feel shocked by this. And so that was cool. You know, you just make the positive points where you can. The point of this video was to thank Mia for subscribing and being my 23rd subscriber. Yoo! But I kind of wanted to jam in a little bit about the AV action. And you know what? Find them on Facebook if you want to get involved. You can wear the mask and hold the laptop or hold the computer. It straps onto you. It's quite comfortable. You know, not everybody has straps for the laptop. We had a laptop strap today, which was nice. Wear some comfortable shoes. I have a 4-inch crack up my tailbone from a sledding accident when I was 13, and there's calcium growing up it, and it's uncomfortable. So I wore comfortable shoes today. I didn't do the cube because there was just one, and 2 people alternated between it, and I was ready to go next, but Julian wanted to stay on there. He was feeling it, and so he kept the mask on and did that, so it was great. But I wore comfortable shoes, you know, and that accounted, and then my back didn't hurt, you know, so I was fine. And even when my back would hurt, I was talking to another guy there, you know, this AV. Even if my damn back hurts, let's think about what's hurting these animals. Like, they are in excruciating pain, and they don't get to go home, put their feet up, and say, honey, rub some of that pain-relieving lotion on my back. They do not get that. So I just bucked up, and I didn't wear my snow boots this time. I just went ahead and wore my sneakers. You know, and I wore a bigger coat so I could be a little warmer. I took the fake fur off for the event because I know sometimes people don't realize it's fake or like it's confusing. But someone that I was talking to, David, had a really good point, you know, with his artificial pleather. It's a maroon color jacket. People are sometimes shocked by that. But then he can explain, look, actually they make vegan versions of everything, including fashion. And I didn't buy this because it had artificial fur in it. I bought it because it was a nice warm coat and it had the style I liked. And you can't hardly find anything with the hood that doesn't have the artificial fur on it. I'm like, dang. Because actually the artificial fur, this fox fur and artificial leather, particularly the leather as well, is a straining process, you know, if we're talking, you know, ecologically. They use a lot of chemicals and things. I mean, of course, we got to stop killing the animals first and foremost, and a lot of the other alternatives we do are kind of toxic. And as we evolve and become a greener world, I really believe that we will find better ways to make artificial substitutes for things. Yeah, definitely. So, but anyways, you can add that as, hey, you know, yeah, you like the look of fur, you could still have the look of it, you know, and be vegan. So it's a plus. Like, this looks like wool. It's just as warm as wool. It sure ain't. This is not a down-filled jacket, and it's one of the warmest coats I've ever had. And I have a down-filled jacket, and it's not as warm as this one. And I'm going to donate it because I can't bear to wear it anymore. I was almost like, well, I'm vegan, and it's, you know, I had it before I was vegan, you know, I could still use it when it's cold, but I had never seen I knew it was horrific what they did, but I had never actually seen footage of geese having their feathers ripped out while they're alive. And after that, I am so good on that jacket, I don't need to wear that ever in my life. So I will donate it. It was a birthday gift. Actually, my 29th birthday from my dad. That's what it was, that coat. So I'm going to go ahead and forward it on to someone who isn't vegan yet, or someone that could use a kind of a warm coat, because it is warm. But this non-down jacket, man, I be sweating up in here. I love it. I'm like, zip me up and send me out in the cold. I'm fine for 5 minutes because I'm a Californian at heart. So anyways, 23 subscribers. Thank you, Mia, my best friend. AV is such a positive and rewarding action to take when you feel helpless, and you know, it's just so great. If you're outgoing, you can talk. If you're introverted, you can have the mask and the laptop, or you can watch and observe and do a little bit of outreach at your pace. I mean, you know, I have to learn more about the org. There's not a lot to, like, it's all pretty self-explanatory, but there's technique and style, and you know, so we're peaceful, and we're not being pushers. You know, we want people to come in because of their curiosity and learn more on their terms and then make their decision. That's the approach, and it's a good approach. So, you know, I do want to remain aware of that and learn the AV approach, because this organization's been doing this longer than me, and it's very successful. You look at, you know, Joey Carbstrong and James Aspey and Earthling Ed doing it, and so many other amazing activists. There's a girl, I don't know if she subscribed to my channel, but I subscribed to her, Tay All Day? Oh, I can't remember. But she does vegan activism. It's amazing. I've watched her videos and I really like them. So, yeah, it's just awesome. You just do it in your own way. People are hungry to do it, and just reach out. So, way to go. And Christmas is coming up. You can have yourself a vegan Christmas. I am going to do some Christmas carols, and I'm going to post them. But like I said, I'm going to rest my voice. I think I said that in another video I've said prior. Yelling for the climate strike. And yelling right now. I don't know why I'm yelling right now. Yelling did take quite a toll on me. So I will rest my voice and then get ready for Christmas caroling and do a couple Christmas carols with a vegan twist. And I think that's all I really have to say. Hey, I had a good time, and I want to give a shout out to everybody in AV globally. I just found out Tokyo has AV out there now, Anonymous for the Voiceless. But even prior to that, I Googled just for fun. I was talking to Julian about it this evening. I just Googled it for fun. What was it? Animal rebellion or vegan activism in Japan, just for fun. And I saw people marching, and it was amazing. It was so cool. So it's happening all around the world, and it's reached a point. I can't remember the word. It's mass something, but vegan activism and the movement has reached a point where it's unstoppable now. What you gonna do? And that means that all we have to do is keep doing what we're doing, and then that push will be there, and it'll grow and grow faster. But it's already happening. It's reached the masses, and it's going like raging river, just flowing, not stopping. I was gonna say raging like a fire, but I don't want to say that because there's a lot of pain going on right now due to fires. So shout out to Australia and to California and all the other places around the world right now struggling. And We're fighting. I'm fighting for you when I'm vegan, when I'm trying to be as ecological and green as I can. I'm fighting for every single person around this globe, even though I don't even know you, even though I'm not going to change the world. My time here can be spent in a positive way. I've spent so much time making so many mistakes, partying, running around, dating, getting into trouble, going to jail, ruining my life, and trying to build it back up again. Okay, I have spent so much time outside of my natural self that now that I've found something damn well worth fighting for, I can't let go of it. Ever. Never gonna let go. 'Cause I love you so. Yes, I do. Alright, so that's it. Goodbye, everybody. We're at 15 minutes and 40 seconds. My videos are getting kind of long. I'll try and cut them shorter. Alright. Go vegan, everyone. Woot, woot. What you gonna do? Go vegan.